going on, everybody? Dogman Dan here. So I want to start answering some questions, I guess, that I get, or doing a couple different things. I've got a few things in my mind that I want to bring out. I've got some new player stuff that I want to bring out as well. That would hopefully, I think, will benefit new players coming to the game, or even early on players, that type of stuff. But today I want to address one question specifically, or more or less. It's pretty much, I would say, the most asked question that I get all the time, and this is going to be from players, people that have been playing for a long time, just like me. You know, a year, 2 years, 3 years now, and it's quite simple. How do I keep playing? How do I find enjoyment out of the game as much as you know, as you do? And I'm like, well, I mean, there's a couple folds to this one, okay? And of course, you guys know me. I'm just gonna bluntly tell you how it is, the truth, okay? And this question really comes in, you know, how do you keep enjoying it after so many years? How do I get through the grind? You know, it's boring, it's mundane, it's over and over and over. These are the, you know, I mean, it's all pretty much relatively the same type of question. And how do I do it? And I'll be honest, there's a couple of things. Number one, it's real simple. It's just go in the game, keyword here, game, to have fun. Don't look at it as a set objective goal. I've got to go and do this, you know, 10 million times until I can get this part, or until I can get this, or until I can get that. Because quite frankly, if you set it up that way, one, you're not going to enjoy yourself. Two, you are going to get bored. Three, you're going to get burned out. And then you're going to start actually harping on the game, like, well, this game sucks, and there's too much grind, and there's too much that. And in reality, in every F2P game that exists, free-to-play game, there is a grind. Some are relatively harder or longer than others, and some are shorter. It all depends upon, you know, where it goes. And honestly, I would say for me, Warframe kind of falls right in the middle of this. I've played games that have had a grind that are 10 times worse than what Warframe's is. And I've also played ones that are less. I think the advantage here, though, like we all know, for years and years, D has kept to the point where everything is available by playing the game without spending money. Spending money gives you, I guess you could say, it gives you an advantage to getting things early, but it doesn't give you an advantage to you know, playing whatever it is that you bought, because you still got to level it up. And there's ways that you can level things up quicker if you want to, but again, that falls in line of not enjoyable. Go out and enjoy yourself. You don't necessarily have to have the latest and greatest of everything that's out there. Heck, I still have yet to get the latest Prime Access stuff. I'm still trying to find them in the void, all the parts. But it's okay. It gives me something to do. You know what I'm saying? It gives me something to look forward to. I can go and play leisurely, have some fun. I can go pick up games with just random players, talk to people, that type of stuff. I can play with the clan. I can, you know, I can play solo. I can learn different skills. I can do different things, challenge myself, different setups that you wouldn't normally run. I mean, a big key thing here is don't play what they call the meta. I have never played the meta. I have always played... And I always encourage everybody to take a look at what you see online in terms of content creators for their setups and get an idea in your head. Okay? An idea in your head. That's all you got to do. You're not here to say this is the ultimate setup from this guy or this is the ultimate setup from this guy. And that's something that we've dealt with for years. Everybody's dealt with this. Like, I can create something and the first thing I'll get is I'll get hate on it because it's not as set up as somebody else's who's perfect to the meta, and that's the way it needs to be built. Because guess what? That's not the way it needs to be built. Nothing in any game needs to be built exactly as somebody tells you to. The only way that you can ever enjoy yourself, enjoy the game, is if you put something together that suits you. I don't expect people to come to my stuff, build exactly as I build it, and then enjoy themselves. Because not everybody's going to play exactly like me. But I expect when you come here, you take a look at it and say, okay, I never thought about putting that mod on, or I never thought about that. That could actually work. And then you go to somebody else's and say, you know what, mix that with that, and that could even be better. You know what I'm saying? So you build upon what you see, and then you try it out yourself. Give yourself a chance just to have fun with it. Challenge yourself. Put yourself in a situation where you wouldn't normally be in, with weapons that say aren't going to be the best. Play them a lot. Then figure out how you can make them better, and then go back and try it again and see if it's even better for you. I'm just saying, these are options that you have, okay? And that's how I do it. I just go in there and play how I want, when I want, and just have fun with it. And that's how I can play it every day. Now, with that said, that's not saying that I don't experience burnout. That's not saying that I don't get tired of playing this game. Because if you play something as long for 3 years, thousands of hours, you're going to get tired of it. So, with that said, there's also other things you could do, like play other games. Take a short break. Go do something else. Enjoy something else. I mean, you guys see it on my channel all the time. I play tons of different games as well. I review different things, do different things. And that's allowing me to take a break from playing this game. I love this game. I absolutely do. It's undoubtedly the most played game I've ever had in the history of all the games that I've played. Okay? But that doesn't mean that I can't walk away from it, go do something else, and not be frustrated with it. Not be frustrated with the grind, not have to worry about it. Because quite frankly, sometimes you just have to do that. There are days that I just log in once, get my login rewards, and log out, and go do something else. And that's it. Because on that day, I'm just tired and not really in the mood to play Warframe. And I want to step away from it. And it's okay to step away from it. It's that simple. Now, if you're still here and you're still listening, let's get to the brutal honesty on the other side of that. The brutal honesty on the other side of that. I worked my ass off on this YouTube channel to become an official Warframe fan channel. I have responsibilities as an official channel to make sure that I'm reviewing content, pushing out content for you guys, one, to enjoy, two, so that you understand the new stuff that's in game, and when I've got time, go back on the old stuff. Now, I know not everybody goes back on the old stuff. I do try to go back on the old stuff, but in terms of going back on old things, it's just things that I enjoy more than, say, just going back on everything. Now, if somebody asks me to go and look at something, I will go take a look at it, okay? If it fits what I'm going to do, if it fits something that I like to play, I'm definitely going to go take a look at it. But, you know, that's kind of an obligation. Once you become an official channel, you do have responsibilities. There are rules of being a channel, okay? And you have to have so much content out on a certain amount of time every month, that type of stuff. So there are rules and regulations to it. On the other side of that, you know, you get the back end, you get some kind of financial earnings from YouTube. Okay, it isn't much, but it's something. What I know, I don't make a lot of money. I honestly, I've told you everybody this over and over again. I would love to make more. I would love to be a much bigger channel. I would love to be able to make this a full-time thing. I mean, this is something I've been going and working towards for 5 years, you know. I would love to do it, and someday it may be possible. Okay. But right now, the less than $200 I make a month isn't. However, it does enable me to continue doing things because I'm able to pay for all of my community stuff every month. I'll buy some games. I'll give out games to people. I don't necessarily always post them here on YouTube that I'm giving out a game. You know, randomly I give out games to people through my Steam page and such. Sometimes it enables me to buy into alpha games. Like I bought into Planet Coaster because of the earnings that I had from the prior month. When I got paid, I was able to buy into that. And now I'm able to play that game and enjoy it and start bringing out content to you, tell you what's good, what's bad. Say, hey, you know, if you're really into amusement parks or theme parks or whatever, that type of gameplay, is this good, is that good? You know, I got an opportunity to play Sky Saga. It's given me, by doing this for years and years, it's given me opportunities to pursue and advance through. Work with a PR firm, get into many different alphas, get into early access of games, press releases of games. So there is that advantage that keeps me going as well. Not gonna lie to you guys. I mean, there's that side. There's the obligations of being a channel and having to have content out. There's that little bit of money that you can make every month. And when you're a parent, this actually works out really well, because this gives me the opportunity to have, I guess you could say, a part-time job, though it's not as much as I'd like to make, and still be home with my family. Still be able to go out with the kids on the weekends and do things with the wife and everybody, and not necessarily, have to be on a certain schedule. I mean, Lord knows I don't sleep. Never have. I have a sleeping issue. So my 2 or 3 hours a night of sleep that I get is usually more than enough. Sometimes it does catch up to me, but But this allows me to be home with them, enjoy my time with them. When they go to bed, hey, guess what? It's my time to get online, my time to make some videos, hang out with people, answer questions, talk, do whatever. And then on the other side of that, once I've posted content and whatnot, and I'm happy with what I post, I may not have the best software and tools out there, but I do work really, really hard to create the content that I create. And I'm happy with what I put out there. And that's, so as long as I'm satisfied, most people are satisfied watching my stuff. It is what it is. As I go and grow, as I get bigger and better, then my stuff gets a little bit more bigger and better. I try out new things. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. But I don't give up. I keep trying and trying and trying. I have days where I'm very depressed. You guys will know that. You guys have seen that in videos when I post about it, when I let comments, trolls, and haters get to me. And it's going to happen. I'm human. I'm just a normal person like everybody else. I'm nobody special. I'm just trying to, I guess you could say I'm trying to make a mark doing something that I enjoy doing. So these are the things that kind of keep me going. You've got the, yes, let's just have fun, let's enjoy ourselves type of thing. Then you've got the other side of it too, which doesn't partake in everybody's. Because not everybody's a fan channel, not everybody has goals of wanting to create YouTube content and do that type of stuff. But that also plays a role in what I'm doing. Of course I'm going to play Warframe. Of course I'm going to keep bringing out Warframe content because it's what people enjoy most on the channel. So even if I absolutely hated it, I would still bring it out. And I think that if you watch, if you're still here, and you watch people's channels, you watch their content, and you go back in time and you watch the content from a couple years ago versus their content now, you can tell, not based off of quality and whatnot that they're doing, who is still actually enjoying what they're doing and who is just doing it for the money. If you watch, that's all you have to do. You have to watch and say who is in it still to enjoy themselves and who is in it purely for the money. Because at some point, you will notice there is that line that changes. And there's a few channels out there that line has changed. And it's all about the money, not about the fun. And for me, that's upsetting. Because it has to be about the fun. That's what we're here for. We're here to entertain. That's the whole point. YouTube is an entertainment platform. We're here to entertain you. Not just get up there and post and post and post. Yeah, I could get up here and post and post and post every day, make views, do everything, and I can make a lot of money if I really, really, really wanted to. I guess I could. But the problem would be on my end, for me personally and my personality, is it would burn me out and I would get sick and tired and bored of it. I could make money. Don't get me wrong. Money is a great thing. Money is also the root of all evil. And I could do it, I guess, if I really wanted to. I could just sit here and spam out videos every day, spam out builds for you every day on Warframe, and just Warframe. And eventually, it becomes too much. Okay? But I think it's clear when you watch my stuff. I'm hoping it's clear when you watch my stuff that I still enjoy what I'm doing. And I hope that I can enjoy what I'm doing for a long time. And it's not just Warframe. And I do encourage you guys to please check out some of my other stuff that I post. Because when I post some of the other stuff, and I work just as hard to put the other stuff together, and I get nothing, no return, nobody watches it, nobody looks at it, you know, it's very, very discouraging, very, very upsetting to me. But I'm not going to stop doing it. Because just as much hard work I put in to become an official channel in Warframe and be well known enough and have everybody following me, I'll put just as much work into all those games as well and all that content and changing things on the channel a little bit. I've got ideas of things that I would love to do more of. I just don't have the ability to do all of it because I don't have the finances or the money to make it happen right now. Hopefully in the future we will. But again, going back to the same question, I know I've ranted a long time like I always do, and that's just my personality. Just go in it and have fun. It's that simple. Once you find yourself having fun, not thinking about am I the best of this? Am I meeting the meta? Am I blah 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 blah? You know, all those things. And you just go in and say, hey, I want to run this, maybe this, this, and this. And if I fail in the mission, I fail. If I get through it, awesome. If I get through it and say, hey, I know something I could do to make this a little bit better, change it around a little bit, mod here, mod there, and then go back in and try it again, and then boom, it's even better. And you know what? You just found yourself simply having fun. Until the next episode, thanks for watching as always. I will catch you guys soon. We'll see you later.